What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I'm on the road right now, heading down, doing some work down the country and stuff. I'm happy to say that the price of gas has gone way down. It is actually down to $3.35. You remember it was hitting like $5 there not that long ago, and I hope it keeps on going down for real. Speaking of going down, Jerry Jones on the Fan this morning talking about our quarterback Dak Prescott and how we're looking right here. Tom Passero had reported this morning that Dak could be 4 to 6 weeks instead of the 8 to 10 that we first heard yesterday. What's more important is, or interesting is, Jerry Jones says they will not be putting him on IR. That's significant because if you put him on IR, that means you're going to be out for a minimum of 4 games, with the designation to return. But apparently there's optimism that he could end up returning sooner than later. The question is how well will it be if he ends up coming back, basically, he's going to have his arm in his hand in a cast or a brace for 2 weeks, and then having a week or two of actually getting that thumb back in there. It's definitely going to be fragile and short, to say the least. But, maybe, just maybe, the Cowboys get a bit of luck. Now the bigger question is, will the Cowboys do anything to try to help out the situation? As in, bring in some more help. Because the problems that were there with Dak on Tampa Bay are still here going forward. We still have a problem on the offensive line where you have to worry about protecting him. You still have a rookie that is there playing. Does this mean that Jason Peters becomes the starting tackle or the starting guard? Does this mean that maybe the Cowboys wake the hell up and decide we need to get a receiver because Michael Gallup will be back, but CeeDee Lamb is not looking good. And you can say, well, Dak is not getting them the ball. I'm looking at the game, and I wish I were actually home so I could actually go through, as much as it hurts, but just start breaking down the film on it, because you do not see receivers getting any separation whatsoever. I mean, none. Every single one of them. And part of that is because Tampa Bay's defense, Todd Bowles, does have a great defense there. And with only sometimes 2 receivers out in routes, there were people draped all over them. And so the windows to throw in are not good. And if you got a quarterback who's coming back from having surgery on his thumb, it's not an easy thing. But getting Michael Gallup back will definitely help. At least, Dak and Michael Gallup have a repertoire that'll help take some of the pressure off CeeDee Lamb and make it better. But what you really have to do is you've got to establish the run. The run game, I'm telling you, the run. You've got to get the run going, because that will enable you to do play action. And this is where you got to hope that Kellen Moore can change his spots. Kellen Moore, who just loves to throw the football, has to understand we've got to establish the run to help our quarterback. And I'll have more on that in a little bit here. But I need to get back on the road. There's always so much to do, and never enough time to do it in. So let's keep our fingers crossed. If we're lucky, we're talking about missing the Bengals, Giants, Washington, and maybe back in time for the Eagles. I'm Mark Holmes, Bill. I'll see you on the road.